his car.
And today, his car has been transformed into an example of improved engine performance and fuel efficiency, saving him money on gas. Change your motor oil to peak for peak performance. This car is money. Change your oil, save on gas. When you peak, you win.
I'd say happier than a bodybuilder directing track.
He doesn't look happy. Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Speed brings you the first ever online racing network. Speed2.com, the future of motorsports entertainment.
Welcome back to the 10 closest calls in NASCAR history.
There's a little bit of contact in this one sport.
Some of the impacts are big. Holy mackerel. Some of the impacts that look like are nothing are big. Because some of the impacts look big or nothing. He's alive? Wow.
Not meant to be totally clean racing.
It's part of sport. It's part of what we do. If you're not prepared to be in the wrecks, you don't need to be doing this.
Welcome back to the 10 closest calls in NASCAR history. This is number 3.
Michael Waltrip crashes into the game.
Honestly, I thought an atomic bomb.
Like a thud,
The car just literally disintegrated the sitting there.
and you felt it in the ground.
And then it just exploded. Every crunch, everything just went up in the air.
I mean, I just froze. I never seen anything like that in my life.
It was the ultimate unsurvivable crash.
It just hit that end of that wall and stopped.
Probably 110, 20 miles an hour.
The car totally destroyed in front of our eyes. It looked like a soda pop can or a beer can that had been run over by a Mack truck.
You couldn't even tell which was the front of the car, which was the rear of the car.
They ripped the car just in pieces.
Pieces of sheet metal piled up inside the gravel.
I was positive there was absolutely no way that Michael Waltrip was still alive inside that wreckage.
That's the moment that your stomach turns and you just keep wondering.
About your head and just pray to the good Lord that he would be okay.
I really believe you could have heard Ben drop.
I remember seeing Daryl run across pit road and almost jump the backstretch wall.
I never will forget my brother looking down and he's crying. He's going, "Are you okay? Are you okay?
He looked up at me and winked, so he's a Walter. He got pretty hard in.
Mike is okay.
I was dazed because my feet were on pavement, and that didn't seem like a problem to me.
I mean, he didn't have any idea. He thought he was going to crank up his wall.
Michael stands up and the sheet metal's falling out.
He's like, go. What's wrong?
Got some contusions and a little bit of confusion, but that's probably not too unusual.
It was a crazy crash and a day that I can look back on and smile.
You need to rest up because, baby, let me tell you, you ain't going to believe the pictures you're going to see when you see that.
I hope we did a good job for Kool-Aid anyway. That's the first one.
Number 2.
Okay, a terrible crash. Richard Petty's car is turned over 7 or 8 times coming off turn 4.
I've never witnessed anything like that. This car just takes off. That car, when it hit that wall, it sheared it running off of it.
I know Richard started turning, I can't give him the back, and it started a situation for me where he got involved.
It's the worst accident I've ever seen Petty have.
It just starts flipping. It was flipping parts and pieces flying all over the racetrack, and it was against the wall, and it was going across the wall.
It sheared it running off of it,
And you can just see the chain link fence just bouncing the car off the fence down the front straightaway.
getting hit after that.
You got hit a couple more times. I mean,
Richard coming off the wall, and I couldn't control the car to run into him.
When he got hit, you just held your breath and you waited.
That's what worries me, is that second crash.
that was a scary moment.
Chris Economack, was one of the announcers, and I'll never forget that he said on the air,
This spring, undoubtedly, end the career of Richard Petty.
Richard Petty's career is over.
this cannot be the end for Richard Petty. I know this looks bad, but we've seen him come through some other crashes that looked a little bit like this one.
He cheated death one more time.
But then as they kept showing the replay, you
had to think, yeah, this is pretty bad.
And of course, you know, that skinny figure climbs out of the car, kind of waves the crowd as he always did.
Yeah, the king was certainly injured, but there was nothing life-threatening about his injury.
Richard said, you know, as long as he was still having fun, he was going to keep racing.
Does your cousin still need to be out there driving?
I mean, it's up to him. He says he enjoys it, but I'm sure he doesn't enjoy that ride.
Linda got to the infield care center. Linda looked down and said, "Are we still having fun?"
It was those moments late in Richard's career, unfortunately, too many of those happened.
And it just stands as one of the unbelievable things that you watch, and you wonder how he could walk away from it, but he did.
Coming up next, the closest call in NASCAR history.
Pirouettes through the air.
Flipping, flopping,
It looked horrific.
Yeah, this crash and bang and hang on. That fence could have given away. Critical moment for NASCAR.
When the 10 closest calls in NASCAR history return.
Catching on the episode of Hot by South Browns, Tuesday, only on Speed.
Start with a simple idea. Think, drink coffee, patch design, building design. Design something totally original. Do it again. That's good. Kick out the committees. Call the engineers. Call the car guys. Call the nerds. Build a prototype. Mold it. Shape it. Load it. Give it 40 MPG. No, 41. Give it a huge display. Give it a starting price of 16 grand. Take it to the car show. So the celebrity endorser. He's perfect. I am. Yes, you are. Making a groundbreaking car. It's that easy.
Hanging out with Cal has its benefits. So does taking one-a-day meds.
Go to StayInTheGame.com to enter for a chance to meet me and watch the 2013 MLB All-Star Game.
This is racing champ Tony Stewart. When Tony goes for a drive, things can get a little dirty. That's why there's new Armor All Extreme Shield Wax. It protects your car and repels dirt, unlike any other wax. That's the Armor All way.
We got room for Katie. Big line games, Texas Hold'em.
Never seen ridges this deep. Chunks of bacon in this dip? Awesome.
Come on, Lynn.
Really, should I make hold one?
I'll be so much right now.
Buzzing. Love sports night out.
The new Ruffles Ultimate. Snack like a
There's nothing more exciting than taking the lead, which is why we're leading the way in new technology and innovations that benefit our environment. It's helped make us the #1 recycler in sports, #1 in renewable energy, and in advances like homegrown ethanol that help make our air clean. Because if there's ever been a race worth leading, this is it.
Welcome back to the 10. We brought you 9 unbelievably close calls so far.
A lot of pieces not attached to that car anymore.
I hope everything inside that car is where it's supposed to be. The car just disintegrated. The engine was going down the backstretch. The way he described getting the air knocked out of him made me hurt. What we saw suddenly was a car becoming airborne.
It looked like a video game. That was a video game.
Dale gets into Rusty and
Rusty barrel rolled out on how many times. This kept tumbling and tumbling. Holy cow.
Was amazing, but he was a little sore and shaken up.
The car flips, but he comes out of the car.
There was no net in the window at that time.
His arm ended up hanging out the window.
Just hit that into that wall and stop.
Probably 120 miles an hour.
This car just takes off.
When he got hit, you just held your breath and you waited.
But now it's time for the closest call of all. This is #1.
Every now and then there is a wreck that makes everybody just stop in their tracks.
It has torn out a complete section of protective railing.
In '87, we didn't have roof flaps yet. All 42 or 43 cars had qualified 200 miles an hour. We didn't have any safety devices that actually kept the cars on the ground.
My engine blew up, and a big piece of my engine went under the car. The car exploded. The wind got the car and lifted it up.
A hush came over the entire sport.
There was this horror in your mind of what could happen.
From there on, you know, just crash and bang and hang on.
Pirouettes through the air, flipping, flopping, chopping down the fence along the front stretch of Talladega.
Well, I knew he hit the fence, and yeah, I recall that quite well.
The car just took off and went up the race. It looked horrific. All I saw was a big cloud of dust and smoke on the front straightaway. Pieces of fence, pieces of cargo flying, and you knew some of that was going to go into the grandstand.
He did get in the grandstand.
And he made him get down and get the flag, but
Daryl Kinder never misses a beat.
He grabbed that caution flag, and he was waving that caution flag.
The car's just flying up underneath him. Suddenly, the whole meaning behind the race goes away.
Bobby Allison is moving around in the race car, and that is certainly good news for us, but he has to be quite shaken after a tremendous crash.
First thing I'm thinking about is Bobby okay? And then I realized, oh no, you know, everything's flying in the grandstands.
Everybody in the grandstand seemed to be okay from my vantage point, but I'm not really sure that.
that was one of the scariest moments I had witnessed in racing.
Any second, that fence could have given way.
Had the catch fence not worked the way it ultimately worked,
You shudder to think about what would have happened.
There were people in the store and in the garage that said that could have ended NASCAR as we know.
Fortunately, the fence held up. Mark him back down on the track.
I'm okay. Very thankful to the good Lord that I'm not hurt, and I hope nobody else down there hurt too bad.
That was a very, very close, critical moment for NASCAR right there.
That was the moment that brought the restrictor plate.
The restricted plate has changed our sport. It's given us some of the most exciting racing that we've seen over the years.
Bad trouble, bad trouble. Okay, a terrible crash and slams the wall.
As far as the clock is concerned, there's still officially 20 minutes left for NASCAR Sprint Cup practice here at the Glen, Watkins Glen. There's a man who was right in the mix last year, Brad Keselowski, right up until that final couple of laps. He and Marcus Ambrose went at it on that final restart. Casey Kane just having a superb year, and they're anxious. They want to try and make the most of that final 20 minutes if they can. Mike Oaksley did be back with Larry Mack and Kyle Petty. So 20 minutes to go. Is it worth it if the track can be dried in time?
On a road course, from a crew chief's perspective, if they would give me 5 minutes, because 7 corners, heavy braking 4 times allowed, shifting a dozen times, any track time is worth it.
Miles drive, you want to get out there anytime, right?
Yeah, just make a lap. These guys leave pit road hard. Even if they leave pit road hard, drive around racetrack and come back in, it's a plus.
We'll keep you updated. The track is still drying, and we'll come back as soon as we can. For now, back to the 10, the wildest throwdowns. We'll see you back here at Watkins Glen shortly.
Race fans, start your engines for a non-stop thrill ride. It's the most high-octane countdown show ever, bringing you the 10 wildest throwdowns in NASCAR history.
You just made a person crazy.
From the brawl that started it all,
That's from man to man.
My story, and I'm sticking to it.
to Mr. Excitement earning his nickname.
Took care of it.
From Rusty shutting out Jaws,
That's a fight I don't want to be in the middle of.
to Michael taking big swings.
That track thing that day.
From Gordon keeping his helmet on.
Nicky Hamlin, I'll leave your gloves on if you want to.
To Harvick's revenge. From the Intimidator taking on the Rooster.
I think we're discussing the weather. I'll leave
To a girl standing up for her man.
There's nothing better than a good old cat fight.
But only one can be number one.
you can give a hack, I promise you that.
This is more than just a race to the finish line. It's a journey in time.
And we're all going to witness it.
Buckle up and hang on for the 10 wildest throwdowns in NASCAR history. Number 10.
Here they come to the flag.
Rivalry is at risk.